When the Yankees drafted Jonathan Holder in the 6th round of the 2014 draft, they got one of the best closers in Southeastern Conference history. He was the all-time saves leader at Mississippi State, had a career ERA below 2, and his setup man in college, Jacob Lindgren, was taken 4 rounds earlier by the same team. But the Yankees didn't envision the 22-year-old as a future closer. They saw him as a future member of their rotation.
Before the draft, it was kind of mentioned that they liked me as a starter, bigger body guy. You know, it was a tough transition being a one-inning guy coming and, you know, throwing 5, 6, 7 innings now. So, but it's come a long way.
It isn't a surprise that Holder has already had success transitioning to the rotation. Armed with a 4-pitch mix and a wealth of college experience, the biggest challenge for Holder has been something that any reliever turned starter has to deal with.
As a closer, the most I would really get through an order is one time in 1 or 2 innings, and now it's 2, 3 times down the order and having to throw different pitches and different counts and stuff.
You know, he can come in there as a reliever and throw 2 pitches and get away with it. As a starter, not going to be able to do it. And the command of his pitches has to be better. He has to really be able to work hitters a lot more when you're seeing him 3 and 4 times through the lineup. He's really pitched well. He's been able to move the ball in and out. Throw his breaking ball, and has a little slider to go with it, and he's working on his changeup.
As he learns to work through opposing lineups, when he does get in trouble, he can draw on his time closing out games in the ultra-competitive SEC.
Never give in was one of my quotes that I use on the mound as a closer, never give in. So when I do get in tough jams as a starter, maybe in the 4th, 5th, 6th inning, and got runners on in a tight ball game, I can kind of turn into closer mode at that point.
I've seen him countless times have runners at 1st and 3rd, 2nd and 3rd, no outs, 1 out. I joke around with him, I tell him he flips the closer switch on because he knows.
And you know what he does? He makes pitches. You know, he doesn't try to do more or do anything extra than what he's got, and he's able to stay composed and make pitches, and that's how he gets out of those jams.
I definitely think having the experience as a closer, like I said, in late inning games where the runner on second might be the winning run or the tying run, and you have to leave them there and you have to leave them on base. And having that experience really helps me as a starter when I get into those situations.
So far this season, Holder's transition to a starting role has been as smooth as the Yankees could have hoped for. In a dozen starts, he's pitched to a sub-3 ERA and has been remarkably consistent each time out. His walk rate is staggeringly low, and he's gotten stronger with each passing start.
Feels like every time that I go out there is a little more comfortable. Every time, just having the weeks go by that I change my routine and I tweak some things and it helps, and I can remember that for later on down the road.